See, genuine faith is relying on God and who He really is. If you truly have faith in God, you won't question Him. You will act quickly. If you have faith in God, He will provide. Meaning, if you have faith in God, you will act quickly. If God tell you to do something, you will listen to Him. You will do what He's telling you to do.
That's right.
You won't question Him. You won't wonder, oh, why do I have to do this? Because you know that God will help you. God will provide what you need. See, all God asked of Abraham was to be obedient. He wanted him to take the next step. That all He is asking from you is that all He is asking from me is all He is asking from you is to be obedient. If God tell you to do something, He wants you to do it. He don't want you to question Him. He wants you to just do it. That's what He wants from me too.
There you go.
He's not gonna reveal your whole life to you, but He will help you. Like you couldn't handle all that. You couldn't handle all that He will reveal to you. Like it's gonna be things in your life that will hurt you, and there will be things in your life that will help you. Like people will die in your family, and you won't be ready for all that.
No.
See, God seeked out to Abraham from all his family, friends, and peers. See, God wanted Abraham to be obedient. He wanted him to go to the land of Canaan because, see, God, if God didn't want Abraham to go, He would never call him. He would never call him 2 times. He initiated 2 calls. See, God initiated 2 calls because He wanted Abraham to do this. It says, Genesis 12, verse 5 says, Then Abraham took Sarah his wife and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, the people whom they had acquired in Haran, and they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abraham passed through the land to the place of Shechem, as far as the terebinth tree of Morah, and the Canaanites were there in the land. So what it's saying is that Abraham, he loved with his family, his friends, his wife, and the people who were living in Haran with him. See, Abraham didn't know that Lot and him would depart and go different ways. The Bible says that Abraham and Lot, at the party, says that Abraham went to the left and he went to the right. So Abraham left. He left and went to the other side, while Lot went to the right side with the wicked of the land of Sodom. Now there was a famine. This is when Abraham went to Egypt. It says, now there was a famine in the land, and Abraham went down to Egypt to dwell there. For the famine was severe in the land, and it came to pass, when he was close to entering Egypt, that he said to Sarah his wife, Indeed, I know that you are a woman, a beautiful countenance. Therefore it will happen, when the Egyptians see you, they will say, This is his wife, and they will kill you, but they will let you live. He say, You are my sister, and be well with me for your sake, and that I may live because of you. So Abraham, it was a severe famine in Canaan, so they had to go to Egypt. So they traveled to the south and they came in Egypt. And since the famine was so great, they went to Egypt, and Abraham knew his wife was of great beauty. So he told his wife to say that he was his sister. So this was when Abraham, see, Pharaoh was king. He was the king of Egypt, and he started liking Abraham's wife Sarah. So that's when God knew this wasn't right, and he didn't want Pharaoh to try to marry Sarah. So that's when he started coming with plagues. So when the plagues hit Egypt, God was angry. God was angry with Pharaoh because of plagues. So he let the plagues. When the plagues hit Egypt, Pharaoh was angry with Abram because he didn't tell him that was his wife. So God was angry. So the Pharaoh was angry with Abram. So he told him to leave his land. Him and his wife leave his land. So God believed that Abraham would be the right person to go to the land of Canaan. And Abraham believed that God would show him the way.
Amen.
So, meaning that since Abraham believed that God, he jumped in faith. He believed that God would show him the way, and he knew that God would be with him. So he wasn't afraid of going. He wasn't afraid of going to Haran. To Canaan.
All right.
See, Abraham, he wanted to see Abraham. God had promised many things to Abraham. God had told him that he would bless him. He said he would make his name great. And he said he would bless those who bless him, and he would curse those who curse him.
All right.
See, Abraham, he knew that God would be with him because he initiated a second call. And since God initiated a second call, he knew he wanted Abraham to go to the land of Canaan. So as Abraham departed to Haran, to Canaan, he faced a lot of things. Like there was famine that had acquired, and while he was going to Canaan. See, all God wants from us is to trust Him and believe it in what God has planned for us.
That's right.
God wants us to do what He tells us to do. He wants us to be obedient to His word. He wants us to read His word. So if God wants you to do this, you should do it, because God wants you to do what He wants you to do. He wants you to be obedient. God has a lot planned for us. He might not reveal it all at one time, but He will reveal it.
That's right.
Amen.
It's all right, God. God close. I'm closing, God face.
Genuine faith is relying on God. Relying on God and what He can do.
That's right.
God has the power to do whatever He wants to do.
There you go.
God can do whatever He wants to do.
That's right.
And whenever He wants to do it.
That's right.
Because God has the power to do it.
That's right.
That's right, bro.
God wants to have faith in him and believe in what he can do. God don't want us to be afraid of him, but he wants to believe in that he has the power to do whatever he wants to do and whenever he wants to do it.
That's right.
That's right.
When you feel like you don't know how your bills get paid or gonna get paid,
Come on now.
and when you feel like you don't have no food on your table,
Come on,
and
baby.
you don't know how anything's gonna help you,
There you
God
go.
wants
Come
you-
on.
Amen.
God wants you to pray.
That's
God
right.
wants you to ask him. See, God might not do it at the time that you want him to do it, but
That's
God,
right.
he gonna do it when he has to do it, when
That's
he
right.
needs it, when he knows it's done.
Come on
See,
now.
God is gonna do it when he wants it to be done.
All right.
God not gonna do it exactly when you want it to, but he's gonna be there for you.
There you go. There you go.
See, God is there. God will do whatever he want to do, whenever you want to do it, however you want to do it. God might not reveal it the way you want to
There you
reveal
go.
it, but he
There
gonna
you
reveal
go.
it.
Come on. Come on.
God works in mysterious ways.
Come on.
Come
that's
on.
right.
God show
Come
us
on
the
now.
way, and God will do whatever he wants to do.
There you go.
See,
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
been many times when I got in trouble, and I thought I was gonna be.
Come on now.
Come on.
I prayed to
Yeah,
God,
pray.
and I asked God to help me. I still got in trouble that day. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. Come on now. Tell your story.
See, God, he's there for us.
Yeah, yeah.
See, sometimes you might feel that you don't know what you're gonna do. Just pray to God, because God is there. Don't just pray whenever you want, whenever you want something. Pray when you need something.
There you go. There you go, baby.
Because God not gonna provide what you want, he gonna provide what you need.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
So there's gonna be times when you want things, but you gotta work for it.
That's right.
That's right.
But he gonna, whatever you need, he gonna provide it. He gonna
There you
provide for
go.
you.
There you go.
Amen. Amen.
There you go.
See, God provides our needs first, then he provides our wants.
All right.
See, there's the main things that I wanted, but God made sure I had my needs first.
Amen.
See, God,
Amen.
he will bless us abundantly as long as we do what he wants us to do.
That's right.
See, everyone has a calling in life.
That's right.
That's right, my brother.
Go ahead.
See, you might not know what your calling would be, but God will reveal it later in life whenever he wants to reveal
There
it.
you go.
See, there's a calling in everyone's life. But God, you just call to God and ask him to show you. Ask him to use you. And God will show you what you need. And God will show you your calling.
Amen.
See, what God wants God wants us to be obedient to his word. He wants us to read his word. He wants us to do whatever he wants us to do. Then he will help us. See, God wants us to pray. He just don't want you to pray whenever you want something. He wants you to pray when you need something. And then he see that God wants you to be a follower of Christ.
Amen.
Come on.
And he wants you to be a believer of Christ.
That's it.
He wants you to do what he wants you to do. What God would want. God wants you to do what you're supposed to do. He don't want you to do what you want to do. See, Abraham, he believed in God.
Mm-hmm.
See, God told Abraham to sacrifice his son. See, God gave Abraham 2 sons. God had his first son with his wife's servant. But since his wife Sarah couldn't have children, that made him angry. That made her angry. So she wanted Abraham to get rid of him. She wanted Abraham to send his other son Ishmael he wanted him to send him. So that's when God was calling to him, asking him, when can I have a kid? When I have a kid? See, but God already had promised Abraham. He told him that he would have as many kids as you see the stars in the sun, as stars in the sky,
Amen.
that many of the grains of the sea in the shore. See, God had promised him. See, but Abraham's wife and him grew very old, so it was very hard for him to have children because how old she was. So his wife didn't really believe that he had children. She had faith, but she didn't really believe that she would have children. That's why she told him to have a child with her wife, with her servant. But God had promised, and when God promised you something, your promise will be granted.
All right now.
So Abraham, he had a son, and God told Sarah to name her son. See, God had told Abraham to sacrifice his son. See, there's a spiritual encounter and there was a natural encounter. See, God told Abraham to go to the mountain, and God told him to sacrifice his son. See, his son kept on asking God. He said, "Where's the sacrifice?" And he told his son, "The Lord will provide."
All right now, come on.
See, Abraham, he climbed to the mountain, and he laid his son on the wood. And right before he was going to stab his son, God told him to stop. See, Abraham already sacrificed his son in his heart. He did it. That was spiritual. See, God already see that he would do what he told him to do. He already know that he was obedient. See, God told him to sacrifice his son. He was going to sacrifice his son. Because he was obedient to what God had told him to.
All right, that's what he did.
So that's when God told Abraham to look behind the tree, and he saw a ram.
All right now.
And Abraham told him, he said, "The Lord provide," and the Lord provided him a ram to sacrifice.
Go ahead.
Come on now.
Like I said, God might not do it when you think He's gonna do it, but God will provide.
Yes, He will.
God
Yes,
will
He
do
will.
what He tells you to do.
Yeah.
As long as you're obedient, God will provide.
That's right.